You in the sky, you in the dream, me in the clouds, scaling the breeze. Who set it off? I would agree. You got the light, I'm ready, stardust. Can you feel it take over now? All of, can you feel it take over now? Blood rush that you give me so much, you know. Stardust, can you feel it take over now?
Building to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you live. Hello everyone, delighted to be talking to you from one of my favourite venues in world football, the Orange Velodrome. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner here on the gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's France, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
Oh, read it really well. Thoughtful play. And Bellingham. Oh, they were in a decent position too. Here's the side France will go with. Mike Maignan begins in goal. William Saliba starts with Dayo Upamecano in central defence.
Oh, big moment here.
And a goal! Not bad for starters. They take an early lead. So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Passes like that, very much in his repertoire.
Defensively, that's so much harder. It certainly spreads the play.
Well, the move breaks down. They've won possession. Might lead to a chance. Well, you have to put that one down as a chance to draw level.
Well, it certainly wasn't an easy chance, but one they needed to take.
Vinicius Junior. Real Madrid have given us away. Just wasn't going to give that ball away. Aurélien Tchouameni. Well, it could be on for him here. Oh, magical piece of goalkeeping.
Well, he's just pulled off a great save there. Such good reactions. It really is.
So plenty of forward momentum from Real Madrid here. A fine reading of the situation. Well, both teams giving us away.
Well, both teams have been guilty of poor passing.
Well, doesn't get away with it. Free kick given. And I think, unfortunately for him, the less said about that attempt, the better.
Well, he had a lot of options there, but he's chosen the wrong one. That was a poor effort.
Vinicius Junior. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Jude Bellingham. Mbappe with it. Real find themselves in a position of menace. Oh, it's a terrific challenge. Just wanted to get rid of it. Throw in now. Vinicius Junior. Very quick thinking there. Dangerous ball. Mbappe. Absolutely nothing wrong with the idea, but no end product. And over the byline it goes. So a goal kick coming up here. And the ball back with France now. Creative look about this. This looks more than decent. Opportunity. Instinctive save. Fantastic reflexes.
Well, I have to say, I thought that was in. Great stop.
Vinicius Junior. Quick counter could be on. Oh, big chance. And a goal it is for Real Madrid. They are on a victory course. So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. Michael Olise. Room to roam here for France. Olise. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. They are losing possession. Decides to shoot. Oh, off the top of the crossbar.
Well, that's inches away from being the perfect finish, isn't it, Derek?
Vinicius Junior. A successful intervention, winning the ball back. Chouameni. Olise. Good move in the making from France. Takes the shot. Excellent save from Thibaut Courtois. Dembele tasked with taking the corner. And that goes down as an effort that he's not going to be remembering fondly. And in the right position to read it. Kylian Mbappe. And almost at half-time, Real Madrid with the lead here. Interested to get your thoughts.
Yes, it's been a really energetic display from them so far. The passing's been sharp, the movement from the front players has been excellent, and the finishing has been clinical. They will certainly be happy going in at half-time.
And not a great challenge. Free kick here. Absolute perfection. So on with the game, but I do wonder, has this match already slipped away from them? Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. No more time left. We've reached the halfway mark here at the Orange Velodrome. Well, he's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Stuart?
Well, that free kick was excellent.
Well, back underway, and there can be no denying it. A huge gulf between the sides in the first half. Will we see a response from France in the second? And giving them too much space on the flank. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Oh, needed more precision.
Well, they just can't get their passing going here.
Will it happen for them? Gives it a go. And taking it without any trouble at all. Rudiger. Clever defending. Will it go in? Oh, top goalkeeping! And played short. So over the byline and a goal kick here. Vinicius Junior. And Bellingham. Good looking run. Trying his luck. keeper wanted to take it cleanly and did. Magnificent challenge to win it back. It's not going to go down as the prettiest passing sequence we've ever seen. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Thoughtful play. Rabiot. Mbappe with it. Might lead to a chance. And there is the goal! He's found the net! Joy unconfined! So back underway at 3-1. We're into the final half hour. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Mbappe. And that was a really high-end piece of goalkeeping.
Well, what can you say? That is excellent from the goalkeeper. A brilliant save.
It's a short corner. Magnificent defending. And deciding to go short with this one. Rudiger. Oh, how about that for a tackle?
Brilliant defending at such an important moment.
Dembele. Wonderfully weighted pass. Well, technically offside, but not by a lot.
Well, that's so tight, isn't it? But on this occasion, he doesn't get the benefit of the doubt.
Given away by Real Madrid. And he might be through here. Oh, they've got another one! Inching closer and closer. Within a goal now. And you have to say, momentum on their side. And the ball is moving again. 3-2. Rudiger. And Bellingham. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Mbappe. Oh, could finish. Oh, it's unbelievable. Who saw this coming when there were 3 goals down?
Well, let's take another look at the replay. What a through ball this is by Mbappe. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Federico Valverde. Attacking possibilities for Real. Alert defending. Oh, great vision. And just over the bar. Really good effort. Valverde. Interesting pass. Might it be Mbappe? Oh, this could be trouble. Oh, just over. So close.
Well, it is close, Derek, but in the end, not close enough. He just can't get it down in time.
A bit wasteful from France. Chances on. And really spot on with the challenge.
What a top-class tackle that was.
And level it is in the closing moments. Can Real Madrid change that? Oh, a goal! And is that going to be the one that wins it for them? There's every chance, and the fans are lapping this up.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
So they get the ball moving again, knowing that it truly is a race against the clock. Well, still pressing for a goal here. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Mbappe. It's with Vinicius Junior. And beyond the byline, goal kick then. Dembele. This could be the equaliser. But no, when your goalkeeper comes up with a save like that late in the game, you have cause to be thankful.
Well, that could be a key moment. They have to take those sort of chances. They won't get too many more, but let's credit the goalkeeper.
And France pushing forward with options available. Dembele. This could level it. Oh, he couldn't finish at such an important juncture of the game as well.
Well, that's a big opportunity missed. And you have to question whether they'll get another. Time very much ebbing away now.
Vinicius Junior. So 2 minutes of stoppage time here. Jude Bellingham. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Federico Valverde. And that will be that. The end of this game and a French defeat. Not what they were hoping for at all, Stuart.
Well, I think the stats will tell you they had more possession, they created better chances, and they were the more dominant side. But that counts for nothing. They've lost the game they should have won.
Well, we know Vinicius Junior stands for excellence. When he's on his game, he can be devilishly difficult to stop. And that was the case here.
Well, what more could you ask for? His build-up play was clever, his movement was dynamic, and he scored a couple of goals. What a player he is.